Morning, folks. Welcome to our first regularly called scheduled Commissioners Court meeting in this courtroom. We had one last week, a special meeting, but this is regularly called. The prayer we're going to do is our first prayer that we're going to have in this building. All right, I'm going to call this meeting to order. It is the 12th day of January, 2026. It is 9 a.m. We are in the Commissioners Courtroom in the Aransas County Courthouse located at 308 North Live Oak, Rockport, Texas, 78382. And please stand and join me with the invocation.
Father God, as always, we're thankful for the blessings of this new day you've given us, for the beautiful weather that you've allowed us to have, and this beautiful facility that this is our first regular meeting in. And Lord, we have so many blessings that sometimes we don't thank you for. And we look against the backdrop of what's happening in the world and in our country and all the division and the strife and all the pain and suffering, Lord, and it has a tendency to get us down. But yet we know you're in control. This is not new news to you. And Lord, we have so much to be thankful for. It's like that old song that says, count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. And Lord, we need to spend more time counting our blessings of what you've given us, this beautiful facility, as we go into the future. And I know there's a lot of unknown for the future that lies ahead. And I remember the section of a poem that says, you know, to put your hand in the hand of God and venture into the unknown and trust God for your provision ahead. And I think as we start this new year and this new facility, that we just need to trust you in all things and to make our requests be made known to you, and that you will honor those requests. We pray for these commissioners as they conduct business today, that their actions will benefit the citizens of this county. And we also asked a special prayer for the Cox family, who Jerry Cox, a longtime employee of the county, went to be with the Lord last night. And we just pray for that family. We pray that you wrap them up in your arms and hold them close. For it's in your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Please join me with the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Colin, there's not a picture, is it? It is online? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Roll call.
Commissioner Cheney.
Here.
Commissioner Casterline.
Here.
Commissioner Russo. Here. Commissioner Dupnick.
Here.
Judge Garza.
Here. We've got a full court. All right, this time we'll hear from citizens to be heard, but we don't have anybody signed up online or in person. We'll skip that. And item number 1.
I move to approve joint proclamation number JP-01-2026, recognizing the year 2026 as a semi-quincentennial celebration year in Aransas County, the city of Rockport, and the town of Fulton.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second, and Ms. Tracy's going to read the proclamation.
All right. Good morning, Judge Commissioners. Whereas on July 4th, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, establishing the United States of America as a sovereign nation founded on the ideals of liberty, freedom, and self-governance. And whereas the year 2026 marks the 250th anniversary of that historic event, a milestone nationally recognized as a semi-quincentennial. And whereas communities across the United States will commemorate this anniversary through educational programs, patriotic observances, historical acknowledgments, and ceremonial activities honoring the legacy of the American people. And whereas the state of Texas, through its Texas America 250 initiative, joins with National America 250 Commission to promote statewide participation in this historic anniversary. And whereas Aransas County, the city of Rockport, the town of Fulton, and surrounding areas collectively embrace this moment as an opportunity to reflect upon our coastal heritage, celebrate our citizens, and recognize the resilience and patriotism that have shaped our communities. And whereas throughout the year 2026, residents, civic organizations, local businesses, schools, and visitors shall be encouraged to participate in commemorative programs, festivals, historical recognitions, and community-wide celebrations inspired by the America 250 and Texas America 250 initiatives. And whereas this joint semi-quincentennial observance will strengthen community pride, enhance cultural awareness, support tourism, and inspire future generations to appreciate the sacrifices and achievements that define the American story. Now therefore be it proclaimed that Aransas County, the city of Rockport, and the town of Fulton hereby formally recognize the year 2026 as a year of semi-quincentennial celebration and encourage all citizens and community partners to take part in the patriotic spirit of this historic anniversary. Be it further proclaimed that this joint proclamation shall be recorded and placed in the official records of each governing body, and that appropriate ceremonies and activities be coordinated in unity with America 250 and Texas America 250 efforts. Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy. Exciting stuff.
Pam Stranahan has something she's going to present.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So let's show it to the commissioners and to the
Then to the,
group here as well. We just want you to be aware of what we're showing all over town. The Historic Commission, County Historic Commission has purchased 20 of these flags, and they'll go up at schools and fire departments, veterans organizations, and of course the county. I think it's already flying here in the plaza. Okay, so just so you know what you're looking at when you see this. The other organizations are doing other things. Do you want to relate some of that, Doreen? The-
go ahead.
The commission has ordered the placards that you see, and these will be on display here.
This is, excuse me for a second, this is actually for the History Center ordered these, placards for the, what we call pop-ups, and they will also be displayed here in the courthouse for the grand opening, but then they will go back to the History Center for our, Texas in 1776 exhibit from May to August. So you will see more of that later on, and then Pam has some other stuff going
Right.
on.
The Maritime will open on February 2nd, an exhibit about the Spanish naval part of the American Revolution, a little told story. So other organizations about town have been asked to really call things the red, white, and blue events. So all year, the Chamber of Commerce is hosting a website that will list all of those things, those special events that are happening, being labeled red, white, and blue. So be sure and participate and wear your red, white, and blue all over town and be fun. Thank you.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you, ladies.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
And Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number, or actually, do I have a motion to accept the consent agenda?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
Got a motion, a second?
I have one question
Yes.
on minutes for the December 22nd meeting. And I don't know, maybe Marcia can speak to this. Under item number 25, it's on page 4. The motion was to disapprove an action item, and the motion carried. But under the vote, it says the motion did not carry. And I'm thinking,
I just probably did that wrong.
okay.
Yeah.
So,
I will fix that before they're published.
okay, thank you, Miss.
All right.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes, but I do want to acknowledge the donation in the amount of $100 to the Aransas County Public Library given by Marcia and Catherine Bryant and Grace Brazil. All right, item number 7.
Just a report from the
Oh.
courthouse, community center, and celebration as
We couldn't hear
Do what?
we couldn't hear you.
I say it's not really an action item, it's a
Right.
report.
It's a report from the Courthouse Community Center and Celebration Plaza ribbon cutting ceremony. It's going to be held January 28th, and Miss Doreen is chairing that committee.
Thank you. First off, I want to say thank you very much for the opportunity to at least be part of this committee. The committee is comprised of some wonderful, professional, just talented people. And every time I volunteer for the county or do something, I'm amazed at the talent in this city. But the team is comprised of Pam, of course, Robert Mitchell, Shelley Stewart, Nanette Island, Tim Jayro, Linda Haynes, Shelley Goodwin, Janae Evans, and of course myself. So it's a good mix of community citizens. But besides the ribbon cutting, we're going to do a couple of different things. We had to pare this down, otherwise we would have been here forever. Yeah. Obviously, we've got the community center and the courthouse ribbon cutting, but we're also going to reintroduce the replacement markers and the letter from the Alamo. So those two things will be added. The display cases that are going up, and anything else will be done later on at a different ceremony. And like I said, it's truly been a community event. We've got the high school band that's going to be here. We obviously have refreshments coming up. The middle school's going to do the pledges, the Armadillo Gang. We've got donors for the refreshments. We've got photos. The time for the photographers are being donated. So we've got Brittany Goodwin and Ashley Sims from the judge's office going to be taking photos, and we'll have a staff photo as well at 2:30 that day. We're going to ask everybody to come meet at the courthouse to take a staff photo. Of course, we're going to have these pop-ups in the courthouse as people come through to look at the courthouse. We're not going to open up any of the offices just for security reasons. People can come see the courthouse and the foyer here and kind of wander through places that are open just to see. We are, one of the things I want to stress, and this is really to the citizens of the county. No tax dollars have been used for this ribbon cutting ceremony. This is all through volunteerism and donations. So there's been can't stress that enough, no tax dollars used. We do have a few dignitaries coming that as of today, they are Michael Cloud will be speaking. Of course, Todd Hunter and Lois Colhorsch will be speaking as well. We've got the two GLO folks will be speaking. We're still, I think we got the letter from the Alamo lady speaking. Again, this is all fluid because things they change by the minute. And then, of course, Judge Garza will be speaking. Any other questions? Anything?
No, but thank you for stressing that no taxpayer dollars are being used for this party.
Yeah, none whatsoever.
And I want to thank you for the wonderful work that your organization and all the organizations that deal with the history of Aransas County, and also for just the organizations that we have. Of all the blessings that we have in this county, I think that's got to be in the top one or two. I've never been in a county or anywhere where a city, county, community of this size has so many volunteers, from animal control to the history center to everything. It's just, I really appreciate that, and that's one of the reasons I live here.
It's truly amazing. Like, I've only been here like 4 years, going on 4 years now, and this county amazes me every single day when I meet new people. I mean, it's talent. We might have our issues, but quite frankly, it's the best place in the United States.
Amen.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Doreen.
Anything
Thank
else?
you for your hard work. Yep. Appreciate you. All right. Item number 8 is a county report from Aransas County Animal Care 2025 Animal Care Annual Report. Ms. Caitlin.
I did hope everybody was able to get the amended that we had, that it was late Friday, and again, I apologize. I was trying to fix it due to it was confusing before, so I did do an amendment to hopefully make it a little bit more understanding. While 2025 presented significant challenges for Aransas County Animal Care Services, including a parvo outbreak and pressures of a shifting economy, it was also a year defined by growth and strategic partnerships. We successfully strengthened our collaborations with external agencies and rescues while establishing new positive relationships with professional dog trainers. Sorry. Where do I point this at? To get it anywhere? Oh. Trying to get it go back one. There we go. Thank you. Our team's dedication was recognized on a broader scale this year. I do want to add to this part on the shelter updates that with the constituents' concern in regards to the cleanliness and the overall shelter facilities, we do have 2 years of successful state inspections where the state vet comes in, walks through the kennels, walks through the facility, checks on everything, and we've passed flying colors for the last 2 years every visit. And those are surprise visits. Those are not scheduled. Those are not timed. He literally just shows up when he's ready to be there. We probably have a 30-minute window that they give us before they show up.
Thank you for that information, Kate.
Yes, ma'am. Over the past several months, we've had that building relationships with federal game wardens. We've worked a bunch of big cases with exotic wild animals that we do have that are living within Aransas County. Some come from other counties that come and visit here. So that's again what me and the legal liaison are trying to work for in our orders to try to make that a little bit more stricter for the safety of our citizens within our jurisdictions. If I can see if I can. Okay, thank you. Our team's dedication was recognized on a broader scale this year. We are proud to announce that another one of our officers received the prestigious Warren J. Kilpatrick Award from the Texas Animal Control Association. Additionally, 3 staff members completed advanced FEMA emergency preparedness training, enhancing our department's readiness. Community engagement remains a cornerstone of our mission. Our youth outreach program flourished this last year, hosting Girl Scout Tour, and Career Day events. Notably, we partnered with the High School Culinary Club, whose members prepared and distributed homemade treats to the animals in our care. We are deeply grateful for the overwhelming community support and donations that fueled the success over this demanding year. And then we'll click next. What you are seeing is the data given from our shelter program where we enter all of our documentation of animals. To date, Aransas County Animal Care Services has come into contact with 929 animals in 2025. The number I did want to try to put in this presentation for 2024, I did not start making a lot of those documentation until this year because I wanted to see how many come in contact since we do have a lot of return to owners. And sometimes those can slip through the cracks, which we're working on to try to get better this year. This last year, we did a lot of documentations on that. The number is not going to reflect in our statistics of the admitted animals. Those numbers are reflected as the return to owners, as you can see there in the stats from the National Shelter Data, which you can sit next. Database that tracks from our trends over the year in the last 5 years. This is the Shelter Data Alliance is a free program that is used that shelters all around the United States can enter in their SHATA, which is statistics of all of their incoming, outgoings of all of their animals. And what this does is it better gives us the trends of what we see within our community to better help our community and try to get it to where it helps our needs of what we need for our animals and our community. Upon my appointment as a director, a positive transformation within our department was requested. Achieving this has been a paramount objective, benefiting not only our shelter, but the animals and staff, but all the community we serve. We observed constructive trend in our return to owner and running at large intakes, which significantly contributes to the reduction of overall intakes. However, this trend suggests a lack of owner responsibility. The absence of owner responsibility is a significant contributing factor to a host of escalating issues. These problems manifest from property destruction, uncontrolled animal populations, increase in bite incidents, and a spread of communicable diseases. While the education initiatives and resources provision implemented 2 years ago have been effective encouraging responsible ownership and keeping pets within the homes, they have not successfully addressed the segment of the population that remains non-compliant. Consequently, I have initiated a review of citations issued within all jurisdictions.
Okay, before you pass on, the graph at the bottom, could you just explain that legend? Because if it's on here, I can't figure it out.
Okay.
The black, the gray, the blue, down just in that bar graph.
Okay. So those, I'm trying to read it because I did not bring my glasses. So that is the gross intakes. The blue is other animals. Thank you.
Okay.
The blue is actually dog, and you'll see right here, cat is gray, and the black is the unknown. And unknown can be anything from wildlife, livestock, and exotic animals that we do get in with. Like, we've had some fires where these people had like 15 animals, and they had tarantulas and snakes and lizards and all those things. So that's the category of our interesting group.
Thank you.
The next one, Colin, please. And then this is our shelter data outtakes of it. So these are your adoptions, your rescues, transfers, euthanasia. Unfortunately, as you see for 2025, we do still have that 90 percentile. Now, I can say this year it was very hard with the communicable diseases part. A lot of cats had come in with scabies this year in our area. They've come in with upper respiratory this year, and panleukemia broke out, which that still currently broke out all of the Gulf Coast, according to talking to other jurisdictions.
You said that was cats?
Yes, sir, cats.
Is that black in that 90%? That black represents cats?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir. Oh, no, unknown. So we also had an outbreak of distemper in wildlife, which is where we were really concerned because that can also be transmitted to our dogs. And that is down from foxes as well as raccoons. And so with distemper, that there's no necessarily cure for that. They can survive it, but it's a very low rate and there is permanent damage after they get it. So we always advocate that get your yearly shots for your animals because they can just walk through your backyard and they can give it to your animals. So that's the pertinence of that part as well. Our gross outcomes was 566, and that's 232 cats, 302 dogs, and 32 unknown. Now remember where you see there's arrows on the next to that where it says 2024. You can see our cat population intake has come down, our dog intake has come down, but again with those communicable diseases, it went up in the other because that was our wildlife and everything as well. We had a lot of checking them when people trapped them because we wanted to make sure they weren't sick. We did not want them to be relocated and it be just transmitting all of these communicable diseases around. If we can keep it isolated to an area so we can try to manage it and help try to prevent anybody else's animals getting sick. You can switch to the next one. Data regarding all issued citations was extracted from our shelter management system. Subsequent verification was conducted by contacting 3 relevant court offices to obtain comprehensive records of submitted citations and their judicial outcomes. Significant volume of dismissed citations have been identified within the most problematic jurisdictions. Dismissals are currently known to occur through one of 3 compliance actions: presentation of updated vaccine records, procurement of a valid pet license, or a completion of a court-mandated plea agreement. Consultations were held with representatives from other jurisdictions that have successfully reduced the incident of dogs running at large. Additionally, relevant training specifically to the Zero Stray Project, a workshop attended at the Animal Expo in San Antonio, was incorporated into this review. Both consulted resources emphasize that judicial support and systematic accountability for non-compliant owners are a crucial factor necessary to achieve a substantive reduction in the pet-related infractions. We are currently collaborating with possible resolutions with reaching out to neighboring counties and consulting with my go-to Texas Humane Legislative Network. A foundational principle of this initiative is to implement solutions that are fiscally sustainable and do not impose additional financial burdens on taxpayers. Our objective is to ensure that the costs associated with the responsible animal ownership and enforcement are borne directly by the owners themselves. We view a vitality and safety of our community as equal crucial to the ongoing life-saving efforts of the animals. Upon the finalization of the regulatory body to secure, support, and implement these measures, thereby enhancing the welfare of both our community and its animals. Our primary initiative involves conducting a door-to-door canvassing with high-priority areas. Colin, you can switch to the next one. Our primary initiatives involves conducting a door-to-door canvassing within high-priority areas to collect essential data, including pet populations, rabies vaccine status, and licensing compliance. This initiative aligns with the state law and the mandates adopted into our orders on March 2024. All data collected will be integrated into our shelter management software to ensure accurate record keeping. By engaging direct with residents, we aim to provide necessary resources, educate owners on legal responsibilities, and foster a foundation with positive community relations. This proactive model has been shown in other jurisdictions to increase accountability and significantly reduce the shelter intake numbers. The program is going to be called Community Outreach and Compliance Program. Scheduled launch is February 2nd, 2026. This is allowing our team significant time to finalize documentation and establish a comprehensive data collection schedule. Because I can't send everybody out, so I would like to have it organized to an officer certain days of the week, so that way my other officers are still running on all the other calls. I meant to put in here, did not have that, to show that all our call volume has actually increased, which we're excited for because that means people are finally reporting everything. If we do not have that report in, we don't know necessarily it's going on. So it's very important that we get that information and that call in the moment they see any discrepancies or have an animal issue. And then Colin, you can move to the next one. And this is the live outcome breakdown. And this is in conclusion showing that how many it takes to create and have this 90 percentile live release. Animal care, other shelters, which those I think consist of 5 other shelters. They pulled 1 to 2 dogs. I was just trying to make it to where it was more you could read it better. Humane Society, Gulf Coast Humane Society, Another Chance, and Cat Friends. Cat Friends pulled it out of the park. Another Chance pulled it out of the park. We just wanted to do that small point of reaching out to where we can also help alleviate that, because we see, if you can see how hard they work, we needed to be able to try to assist them as well, so we can try to move more animals and try to keep the 90, but as well keep the other side compliant and work on that. And then our kennels, this was as of a week ago. So you can see we do have some empty kennels as of right now, but by the end of this week, there's no telling what could happen. We do strive to have those assist kennels that you see. We only have 2 of those now. That's our police assist, EMS, people going into hospital, people that passed away. Until family members can come and pick up those animals, we try to keep them out of the general public. Unfortunately, we housed 2 pigs there, and it created to where pigs carry parvo, and so the animals that had gone in there got parvo. So this is where we don't like housing livestock with our cats and dogs population because of those communicable diseases. Even though we sanitized, we have those kennels temporarily closed until we can figure out an area to move them to where those animals are not sick anymore. So
Just a request for future. Would you not put a background color on that? 'Cause
Yes.
On these, looking at the black text against, or the blue text against that magenta is pretty difficult.
no worries. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I can
thank
make,
you. And it'll
yes.
save ink too.
Yes,
I
yes.
saw where the Gulf Coast shelters contribute, I think, 11% to helping with the adoptions, you said?
I'm sorry, one more time.
Do they help, they help 11% of the adoptions at the Gulf Coast?
They have
Society?
assisted us with trying to get adoption events done. I have actually talked with them about doing grants. They've helped educate me. So the partnership we have with them is they kind of come around. They give us insights. They've given us a foundation for donations where they go and put trash cans around areas in Rockport. And they are hosting that to be able to bring those donations to our shelter. So this collaboration isn't just about adoptions, isn't about rescuing. It is literally to help our community as a whole, to help us be able to grow and keep this percentile. And that's where they would like to help with another chance as well to try to move animals as
So
well.
you're not, the reason I was asking, because I saw where, on the news, where City of Corpus Christi is trying to become basically 100% no-kill.
Unfortunately, our area, we would never be able to have that. It's a dream.
No, but I'm just
But-
wondering how that would affect the adoption rates here, because it seems that would put more pressure on them to help out the City of Corpus Christi also.
So they have partnerships all around.
Okay.
They have, it's not just our shelters they do this partnership. I do believe they also help out with Portland. And I want to say they're branching out to other shelters this year. And so they have a strategic way that they're doing their intake because they do so many adoption events and are being able to move animals as well. So they're a really good community.
There's a few empty kennels, and you said it could change by the end of the week, but
Yes, sir.
it could change by the end of the day.
Correct.
All right, any other questions for Caitlin?
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you,
Thank you.
Caitlin.
Good job.
Thank you.
Item number 9.
Move to approve order O-01-2026, an order of the County of Aransas, Texas, prohibiting outdoor burning for a period of up to 60 days.
Second?
We've got a motion and a second. I put this on here as a just in case, and I think we're there because currently the KDBI number is 509, which is pretty high. It's pretty dry out there,
Yeah.
a little windy, so. Got any questions? All right.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 10.
Move to approve a request for variance on county minimum lot size requirement to replat 127 Pocono Heights Boulevard from 4 lots into 2 lots.
I'll
Second.
second that.
We've got a motion and a second. Good morning, Ms. Cat.
Good morning.
Morning.
This variance request is one of our standard going from less compliant to more compliant. It's to accommodate 2 existing single-family homes that are currently on 4 lots. This will bring it to 2 lots.
Any questions?
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 11.
Move to approve a request for variance on county minimum lot size requirement to replat 1916 and 1920 Hardy Street from 2 lots into 1 lot.
I'll second that.
Got a motion and a second.
And this variance request is for new development, but it's for the septic compliance. Since it is not a single-family home, the replat's required in order to have the septic cross the interior lot line or to erase the interior lot line.
Are those 3 homes on there now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
One of the lot lines goes right down the center of the house.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes.
Thank you.
Item number 12.
Move to approve authorizing the county judge to sign amendment number 1 to the EKOS agreement.
Second.
Got a motion and a second.
What's the EKOS stand for?
That is the name of it. It's not an acronym for anything. I did ask that
But what is
question.
it for?
It is our fuel system
Oh, yes,
software that
okay.
we use for, out at Fleet to track our fuel usage. And all the changes is for us it's a change on who's going to be billing us. The attorney has looked at it and has agreed with it, so.
All right,
That's
And
thank you.
it was taken over by another company. That's why we're doing this, right?
Basically, it's the same company, it's just that the one that was doing the billing is left, and then, the other company that, originally had it, Gas Boy, is actually going to be doing it.
Same,
And the form that was there, the software setup form, that was from the original? Because I noticed it still has our old address and it has
Yes.
a former employee, so.
Yes, that was the original,
Okay.
both of them were attached, the
Okay.
new one and
That's
the
fine
old
then.
one.
does that save us any money or cost us any money by doing this?
No, sir, it is,
Okay.
it's at the same cost, there's no change.
All right, thank you.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Item number 13.
Move to approve a memorandum of understanding with the U.S. Marshal Service, in which the Marshal Service agrees to reimburse Aransas County for up to $5,000 in overtime expenses related to Aransas County deputies serving warrants.
Second.
Isn't the
Got a-
sheriff here?
Got a motion and a second. Sheriff,
Sheriff's-
you want to present? Or do you have any questions for the sheriff?
Just one, you know, I hate acronyms, but I know what, a memorandum of understanding is. I do, but I'm a commissioner, I'm supposed to know that. But somebody reading this, let's not use acronyms until they're identified first, okay?
Sounds good.
Fair enough.
Oh, I thought I read memorandum of understanding.
You did,
Oh,
but
okay.
it doesn't show that on the handout.
Yes, it does.
Where? Not the first thing, it does not.
Okay.
Shows it on the agenda.
Well, I know it's on the
Question.
agenda, but,
All right, Sheriff.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Item number 14.
Not on the report.
I move to approve authorizing the county judge to sign an agreement with the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Center, a 501c3 nonprofit organization, to provide interpreting services to persons who are deaf, hard of hearing, low vision, or deaf/blind on an as-needed basis.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second.
And this is a renewal, right? We've done this before.
So, Jackie, who signs this? Do you sign it or do I sign it? It has your name on it. If you sign
I
it,
have not seen it, so I think it needs to be changed for your signature, Judge.
okay, okay. 10-4.
But this is a renewal, correct?
It is.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. And we'll get that fixed. Put my name on it. Item number 15.
Move to approve the Aransas County Indigent Healthcare Report for December 2025.
Second?
Got a motion and a second.
Morning.
Morning.
Madam Treasurer, good morning.
The expenditures for the month of December is $25,423. Your fiscal year to date is $112,423. If you have any questions, Ms. Sarita Locke was here.
I have one, and it's just an observation. Your total price on page 1 is $25,423.34. On the back, it's 37 cents.
Probably just a typo.
Okay,
The front page is the actual number.
that's the only time on this report that I've ever found an error, and I wanted to share it.
Sorry about that.
Well, we are, I think, 33% through the fiscal year that this applies to. Are we not 4 months into it?
Yes.
And our expenses are at 13%, so I think that's very good.
Right.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye. Motion passes. Item number 16.
Move to approve funding for emergency food distribution needs to Aransas County Council on Aging with healthcare sales tax funds, changing their annual budget from $60,000 to $100,000.
I'll second that.
We've got a motion and a second.
So we have found a need to also, as we had given Good Samaritan some money for our food, the demand for the Meals on Wheels and the people, the senior citizens that they feed are just as bad as the people waiting in line to pick up food at the dispersions. But I have Debbie Thompson here. She has something to present, but I will say on the report that she gave you, she says 50,000. Well, and Jackie might can correct me on this. We had 40,000 in the budget for the Meals on Wheels, and I want to up it 60 to 100. Debbie was taking into account another 10 that is for, what did you say it was for?
The Texas Agriculture Grant, y'all do a match for that y'all do a resolution at the end of every year, which has already been done. But this is a different funding because that was a match and this is just straight out to go to our food program only. And what we need right now is I left y'all a deal about the budget cuts and the day of giving through the government shutdown and various agencies, castaways and stuff, and a foundation going out. It has hurt us severely and our wait list just keeps climbing and we just can't sustain if we don't pick up some more funding. We are trying to solicit other funds from other agencies. Marguerite Sue Rust has given to us. The Methodist Church has given to us. We have filled out a grant app for the community shop, which is back up. But of course, they're only back up this year. So that grant will not be nothing like it used to be when shop was at Castaways. Castaways is no longer doing grants. We are gonna solicit them and see if they'll pull together some kind of way to do it. But they have brought another church in and the churches keep their money and then the churches donate to whoever in the county that they so choose with their monies. But we're gonna ask them to try to get back on board a little bit and help us out. And then other foundations, Sid Richardson, we're gonna hit anyone up that we possibly can. Or the ultimatum is I'm gonna lay off an employee and our people in this community are gonna suffer. If we shut down, 175, 180 people a day lose a meal. And that's a lot. That's really significant through the pandemic. When we had to scale back, we changed everything we did so we could service and not be shut down by that. We'd do a drive-through like we were Dairy Queen and had them come through our parking lots and our drivers still went to people's houses. And we just want to continue this on in our community and we just need some more help. And
Well,
I appreciate that.
I think since the agenda item that was posted said 60,000, to change from 60,000 to 100,000, that's what we probably have to go on, right? Which would be the 40,000?
Right, and that is proposed.
Okay.
And so I guess Jackie's going to do a budget amendment. Is that what you would call it? Not a blip, but a budget amendment to include that and also to include the other funds that were not in the budget. But
Okay.
And we will disperse this probably on the same basis that we do now, which is quarterly,
Yes.
equal amounts so that it flows. But
And you have that in the healthcare sales tax fund, that's not, okay.
right, healthcare sales tax.
It's not the general fund?
No.
Okay.
No. So it doesn't affect the general fund
Right.
for any of those reasons.
That's a good. it's a
But the
good
numbers are astounding to me of
Yeah,
how many
we-
people have to have meals delivered to them, and there is a waiting list.
Yeah.
She's been putting the waiting list off.
We just quit taking people because we can't, I mean, we could be a year out.
Yeah, I saw you said 60 to 70
Yeah.
people.
And then we did almost 50,000 meals last year. But probably a quarter of that is paid for through the government contracts, area agency on aging, which is state and federal. So that, we really took a hit there, but so did everybody else, so.
All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Thompson.
Thank you all.
Alma.
Thank you, Alma.
Commissioner Cheney,
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline,
Aye.
Commissioner Russo,
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick,
Aye.
Judge Garza.
Aye, motion passes. Item number 17.
Move to approve accounts payroll and payroll liability.
I'll second that.
Our payroll liabilities, and accounts payable are the normal. I would like to point out, we do have several that are one-time. The first of the year, we do pay Aransas County for the district court expenses, TAC, our liability insurances, as well as our auto liability, and our juvenile probation, their staff, what we contribute to St. Pat County for them. For Fund 430, we do have some SB 22 expenses for command go bags of $5,594.96, Safe Life Defense of $2,568.40, and Field Outdoor, which is
This is sheriff.
ammunition. I had a note here, but I couldn't read my own note. $13,050 for
What was that
ammunition.
center one, Jackie?
The center one was Safe Life Defense. Tana can tell you.
Those are SB 22 funds.
Right.
Where you're just needing to finish out the 25s.
But I mean, are those vests or what is
Oh,
it?
yes, ma'am. Safe Life Defense was, I believe, 4 ballistic vests.
Okay.
Thank
And that
you.
amount?
Was $2,508.68.40.
Okay, thank you.
Fund 431, which is our ARPA funds and our LATCF funds, was Gateway and Core. They're both furniture for the courthouses here. Gateway was $2,430.49, and Core was $50,000.
50?
Yes, ma'am. And Fund 435, which is the courthouse, we have Broadus for their October and November bills of $6,205. Wright Custom Cabinets was the second half of the new security desk that we have out in the lobby of $2,500. And Custom Design, we purchased, or Ashton Design, I'm sorry, is $8,000. That was granite that we purchased to be able to redo the judges' benches. It was available and we went ahead and got it, so we would not lose that, so it would be consistent in the style. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jackie.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Castleline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. At this time, we hear from reports from commissioners, elected officials, and department heads. No action will be taken. Commissioners, you got anything? Sheriff, you got anything? I know you got something.
Daryl?
Oh, and then we'll get to Daryl.
Sheriff report, we did receive a visit last week from the Texas Jail Commission, Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday. Came in Wednesday at noon, started and finished up Thursday morning. He was a visiting inspector from another section of the state. They're filling in for ours, who was out for medical reasons. He was quite pleased. I think he was shocked with the condition of the facility, considering its age.
Good shock.
Well,
Yeah, in a good
well
way.
maintained. And I think that's a tribute to Renee and her staff, a large part. And early, we used to use a lot of inmates to maintain the floors. But I want to thank y'all over the years, and I told him that y'all have been very supportive in funding the things that need to be repaired over yonder. He tours a lot of facilities in his area, and he's seen some in the last few months covering the south area where we're at for this other inspector. So I think it was quite a compliment to hear from him coming off the street from other places to acknowledge that he was pleased with what he saw, and he said so when people ask him in other places how to cure these things, he's going to tell them to call Aransas County. He was quite delighted, and I think that's 18 straight years that y'all have passed inspections here in the county. Pretty good string going, and that's not indicative of all over the state. Usually at any time in the state of Texas, more than 10% are out of compliance, and it rotates and moves around when people, so good staff over at the jail. They've worked hard, but it's been supported by building maintenance people and everybody else. The judges have worked hard with trying to control the population in there over the years as well, and the medical staff that works with us. which wanted to pass that on to y'all. Thank you.
I know
Good, thank
Sheriff-
you.
I did
Sheriff-
want to build on that because I did get briefed, and yeah, he said we're the model. We set the bar high. Our facilities, how old they are, he's like, they look amazing. Thank you, Renee. And just want to thank the sheriff for his leadership. And the gentleman said that in the Marine Corps we call it esprit de corps. Anyway, the staff are happy. He's like, wow, this is you don't see that around. I was just like, what? He said he couldn't find a TA as a technical assistant, and that's like, it's not a failure or it's not a deficiency, but it's like, hey, you could do that better. He's like, I was looking for him, and I could not find one. So thank you to the sheriff, Chief Deputy Brooks, Hector, their staff, and Renee. Appreciate y'all.
Judge, like I say, also, if you go to the detention center, you do see that in the staff, they have a lot of pride
Yes.
and care about what their facility looks like, and that's a compliment to, like you said, to every one of them, and that reflects with that report, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Daryl.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. I just want to give a brief update on our countywide drainage study. This week, we'll be finalizing our public notice for the meetings that are be held on February 3rd and 4th. There'll be 4 opportunities, 2 each day, for the public to come in, learn more about the study, and provide any kind of drainage information about concerns that they may have. Again, this is a part of our countywide drainage study, which is ultimately going to assess, identify flood risks, and then help the county prioritize those projects moving forward. And this is funded by the CDBG MIT funds, which are there for planning and analysis only. They don't include construction funds.
How are they going to publicize those, Daryl? Did they mention?
So what we're going to do is we've been working with Colin closely. He's going to post it on our county website, as well as they will, there's a firm that's working with the engineer that will hit Facebook, Nextdoor, all the different social media platforms. They are also looking into whether or not they're going to do mailers. I will definitely take these notices and personally put them up in the post office in Fulton and here in Rockport. And then I'll find if there's a good place, I'll get with Commissioner Dupnick, find if there's a good place in Lamar to post it as well. And even get with the HOA in Holiday Beach. We're going to try to plaster this as best we can.
Don't forget Aransas.
And then, yes, and I did want to say, 2 of the locations, one will be down at Drifters RV Resort at their clubhouse. And thank them for opening that up to the county, as well as the Lamar Volunteer Fire Department. Both of those will be on the 3rd of February. We'll set one for 10 a.m. in the morning and one at 6 p.m. at night to allow the public, and the public just needs to attend one meeting. They'll all be the same. It's just an opportunity to meet the engineers and make their concerns heard.
So Daryl, you're gonna use our mobile signs, maybe put out some.
We certainly can. We can do that
Yeah, that's
as
a good
well
idea.
if need be. And these will be filed, the notices will be filed with the county clerk as well
And we
when
can-
the appropriate time.
I'm sure we can put one at the Aransas Pass City Hall, because, I got a lot more
Okay.
in there than it even has homes on them, but they have a lot of lots.
Yes, sir. I'll certainly get that to them. I'll make sure the city of Rockport also gets it to their website, and they'll link over to our website here, and same with Fulton. And if someone isn't able to attend the meeting for some reason, there will be the ability through a survey, I think it's survey 123, that will place a link on our website.
Oh, good.
So that they can also, provide information and have enough contact information that the engineer can reach out to them afterwards.
And it's important for the public to know, it doesn't matter what precinct you live in, you can go to any one of
Any
those
one of them.
meetings and share your concerns.
Yes.
That's right.
Probably including the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, I can
And
certainly.
I,
do
and
that.
I don't know, but there is a ministerial alliance in the community, and you could let them know too. You could get the word out to their congregations.
Yes, yes,
But
ma'am.
it sounds good. Thank you, Daryl.
And you don't have to live in Aransas County to come to it. It's open to the public.
It's open to the public, yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we need to stress that, especially in
Yep.
the.
And they'll be getting this information to the local newspaper here later this week, and it'll run.
Good.
Not exactly sure when it'll run, but it will run before the meetings, obviously.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate it. Anybody else? You got anything? Madam Clerk? No? All right. And we'll hear about reports of items of community interest. The only big thing is the opening of the courthouse. We've got a lot planned for that day. I even jokingly said we could celebrate the January birthdays, but we might not have enough time for that. All right.
I would also mention that the Texas Maritime Museum kicked off their winter lecture series. So that is every Monday at noon. They're free. They're over in the Maritime Museum. It's usually closed for the day, but you can just go into the museum, back to the Education Center. And Pam Stranahan, I believe, is the speaker today. And it's about an hour long, and they are just so worth it. So encourage you to attend. If not this Monday, try to check their schedule and get in there some of those other Mondays.
All right. Cool. At this time, we'll take a motion to go into closed session.
Move we convene into closed session in accordance with Texas Government Code Section 551.071, 551.072 through 551.076, 551.086, 551.087, and 551.089 to consult with counsel Marcia Perez of Chavez, Obregon, and Perales, or other retained counsel on matters related to any items posted on this agenda, and to receive legal advice about pending settlement offers or other attorney-client privilege matters that may be discussed in an executive session, including but not limited to the items listed below. Number 1, consult with outside legal counsel Allison Bass and McGee regarding proposed contractual terms related to the interlocal agreement among Aransas County, the City of Rockport, and the Aransas County Navigation District concerning the City of Rockport's tax increment reinvestment zone, number 1. Number 2, the Downtown Anchor Project, including the county's permissible actions under its various contracts and reports on proposed mediations, insurance claims, and/or formal review. And number 3, discuss personnel matters and update the court on future plans involving the personnel matter pursuant to Section 551.074 of the Texas Open Meetings Act, Personnel Matters, Closed Meeting A. Consult with legal counsel regarding a written demand submitted by Tamara Wren to the Aransas County Sheriff's Office, including legal rights, obligations, and available legal options. B, this chapter does not require a government body to conduct an open meeting if 1, to deliberate the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, or 2, to hear a complaint or charge against an officer or employee. Subsection 3, subsection A does not apply if the officer or employee who is the subject of the deliberation or hearing requests a public meeting.
Do I have a second?
Second?
Motion and second.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Casterline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dubnik?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Give us about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
session. Here we go. Okay.
All right, it is 11:42. Do I have a motion to go back into open session?
So move.
Second.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Castelline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Nothing on item number 20 and item number 21.
Motion to reject the claim regarding a demand from Tamara Rend and including our direction to the legal counsel as discussed.
I'll second that.
Got a motion and a second.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Castelline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
No, we had one more
Oh.
motion.
Oh, one more motion, sorry.
Oh,
Um,
so it'll be number 22?
Yes.
yes.
Or,
Okay.
Move to approve allowing legal counsel Marcia Pettis to take action as discussed in closed session pertaining to the community center.
I'll second that.
Commissioner, if you'll just read item 18.2 under closed session, or just that the motion pertains to that item?
Move to approve Marcia Pettis, legal counsel, to take action as discussed in closed session pertaining to the downtown anchor project, including the count's permissible actions under its various contracts and reports on proposed mediation, insurance claims, and/or formal review, as cited in 18.2.
I'll second that.
got a motion and a second.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Castelline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Now I'll entertain.
Move to adjourn.
I'll second that again.
Commissioner Cheney?
Aye.
Commissioner Castelline?
Aye.
Commissioner Russo?
Aye.
Commissioner Dupnick?
Aye.
Judge Garza?
Aye, motion passes. Thank you all very much.
Okay. And Misty, did you get?
I'll tell you what.